Welcome to CyberCEO, wherein we talk about how our cyberbackers helped our cyber CEOs take their businesses to the next level. CyberCEO is powered by Cyberbacker, the world's leading provider of admin support services from anywhere in the world to anyone in the world. Please visit our website www.cyberbacker.com for more details. Good day, another awesome day today, and of course another awesome cyber CEO on our show. By the way, my name is 𝗙𝗹𝗹𝗶𝗹. I'm your host. Now, let's all have a very, very warm welcome for one of our cyber CEOs. Lori, how are you doing today?
Great, 𝗙𝗪. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you very much for asking. So, for our listeners to know more about you, can you share something about yourself, Lori?
Well, I live outside the New York metro area, and I run a real estate business. I have 4 daughters and a dog and a cat, I guess.
Wow, a dog, a cat, 4 daughters. How do you manage your time?
Just juggle a lot, right?
Of course, just have to go through everything, right? So, a question that we'd like to ask is, of course, how long have you been with Cyberbacker?
2 months.
2 months so far. And how has the experience been so far?
It's been excellent.
Excellent, excellent, perfect. So here's what I'm going to do. A lot of our clients are usually asking, hey, what is Cyberbacker here for? What is your goal? All right, let me share with you what the mission of Cyberbacker is, okay? Now, Cyberbacker has a goal to create 15,000 jobs by December 31st, 2025 and profit share 5 million back to its associates while of course partnering with business owners like yourself who work with us because of our business. So today we're going to be discussing more about your Cyberbacker experience, okay? Now, since you've been with Cyberbacker for the past 2 months, can you tell me something about your own Cyberbacker? How has it been?
Well, my Cyberbacker is Jen, and she's fabulous. She's very motivated. She's very resourceful. She's very committed to growth and learning more about the real estate business all the time.
All the time. I think the most important thing there is committed to growth, because if you have someone that's partnered with you that is willing to grow with you in your business, then you won't have any problems. Am I right?
Right.
Perfect. Now, also, we wanted to ask, since it's just been 2 months, has she saved you any time with your normal working days, things like that?
Well, definitely she saved me time in the sense that I can end my day at a more regular hour. And they went on vacation recently and was very confident that she was covering for me, answering my emails and doing the follow-up. So real estate's pretty all-encompassing business, lots of hours. So I'm not working a 40-hour week yet.
Wow, okay. I know it must be great having that feeling that, hey, I can go on vacation for a few days, no problem. I have someone to take care of everything for me, yeah?
Yes, it was.
Now, these kinds of relationships aren't, let's say, the typical kind of relationship that we have with an assistant that's physically there with you, right? What makes this kind of relationship a successful one, Lori?
Well, I don't feel like Jen's not here with me. I'll say that with Zoom and text and all of the technology that we have, she could be sitting in the same room with me, to be honest with you. She's very, very accessible. And if I say, let's chat, she's on the phone or on the Zoom with me at any second. I really don't feel any different than that she's sitting right here in the room with me.
Wow, that's awesome. Yeah, because of technology, especially this day and age. Now, there are a lot of people right now listening to our podcast that don't really know how to take advantage of their own cyberbacker. So let me ask you, Lori, what are the tasks or things that you have your cyberbacker do for you in your business?
Well, surprisingly, she's been, I didn't think that she would be as much of a transaction coordinator for me as she is. She's really taking over all the transactional pieces of the business. And she does do the social media, which I expected her to do. And she is helping me with my database, but she's just running all of my transactions from the beginning to the end, pre-listing, during the listing, marketing, and post-listing. And she's helping me systemize the process when I get a new client, what buyer, seller, how to make sure that they get all the documents filled out, and we set up a firm time to speak, and it's not just on the fly and things like that. So she's definitely helping me get those structures into the business.
It's very exciting. Imagine someone taking care of your transaction coordination, also helping you create systems for your business. It's very amazing. So, also, as you mentioned earlier, she really has this, she really wants to grow with you in your business. Now, this kind of role, it would be, let's say in a few months' time, there would really be growth. What are some of the things you're considering having your cyberbacker do for you in your business in the future?
Well, right now she's doing a lot, a lot. So I don't know what would be added at this point. She's really taken the reins and learned really all aspects of the business. And, we keep both of us growing in technology. And the thing that's been good for me is that I don't have to even really think about a lot of those technology is changing so quickly. So we have to keep reading and watching videos and be at the forefront of it. And now I'm doing less of that and letting her do it. So she's becoming the expert in that. And the same thing with the transaction management. We have a very detailed checklist, and she goes through that. So I don't know, refining more of the smart plans and more of the campaigns that we use for our clients. Maybe they were already set up when she got here by me, but she may want to tweak them or improve them. And so I'm happy to give her all of that as well as we move forward.
That's great, giving her more responsibilities. Now, I know these kinds of relationships can be a bit rocky sometimes, and you've been with your cyberbacker for only 2 months, but have there ever been any challenges, not challenges, let's say opportunities that you've had with your cyberbacker so far?
I no, not. I mean, I don't have any. I haven't had any challenges. She's amazing, totally amazing. But we are learning how to communicate better. Learning each other's rhythms, or at least she's learning how to keep, like track of me and what I'm thinking, because sometimes the ideas are coming like this, and but anytime I've asked her to do something, if I'm not available to teach it to her, she has people in the back behind her, other cyberbackers or head cyberbacker, who jump in and teach her how to do it. So she's not constantly saying, "Oh, I don't know how to do that. You haven't shown me that." She just gets it done. And then I find out that she went to her head cyberbacker or her coach and asked, what needs to be done? What do I need to do? Where do I get this information? And it's done.
Of course, here in Cyberbacker, you just don't partner with one person. You partner with the whole team. So regardless if the Cyberbacker knows what to do or not, we will always be here to support them, of course. Now, again, talking to a lot here, and a lot of people are listening. There are still a lot of people, let's say, having second thoughts and having their own Cyberbacker and partnering with their, of course, Cyberbacker. What advice would you be able to give them?
Well, it's probably the best. I mean, I feel much less stress in my life having Jen with me. And I can't imagine running the business without her. And I'm looking forward to how I can expand and do more business and grow. Just trying to keep up with what we have right now has been a lot. So as we get new business, I'm sure I'm gonna have more time to find new business. I'm going to have more time to develop those pipelines and those networking partners, because I know she's handling everything on the back end.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Now, I have one last question for you, Laurie. Right? You've been with Cyberbacker just for 2 months, but you've already seen the difference. Now, if you could think of maybe a word, or not a word, or just a phrase that would describe your experience with Cyberbacker so far, what word or phrase would that be?
I guess awesome.
Awesome. Really love it. So I know it's been 2 months, but we are very excited to be in partner with you for the years to come. And of course, to our listeners, we are very excited for you to know more about Cyberbacker. If you have any questions, just visit our websites. And Lori, I know you're very busy. Thank you very much for being on the show today. Have a great day, Lori. Take care.
You too.
Thank you for listening to our daily dose of Cyber CEO. Stay tuned to know more about how Cyberbacker creates a difference in this digital time and age. You can visit our website www.cyberbacker.com and follow our social media pages on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Spotify.